Hi there, Libra. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I am going to do a tarot card reading for you, Libra. We're going to see what kind of energy is surrounding you right now. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get right into it, Libra. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. My email address is in the description box below. Let's get into your reading. Let's see what kind of moon oracle card is up in the ether for the sign of Libra. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Libra? Whew, Libra, what is going on? We are in April, my goodness. Ooh, and a new start is coming, the new moon. We just had that new moon in Aries with the partial solar eclipse. A lot of moon energy happening right now, kind of tugging at us or pushing at us. Get up, get going here. A time for healing, the balsamic moon. Wow. Look at these purples coming through, some kind of spiritual revelation or understanding coming in. Brand new you stepping up here with the new start is coming. Whew. All right, let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Libra. Libra, what kind of animal spirit guide do you have walking with you? 111 on the timer. Libra, animal spirit guide up in the ether. What kind of animal spirit guide? Ooh, the deer spirit, bring a gentle touch, and the snake spirit, time to heal. This is all about you healing here. And the brown bear spirit, take time out. Yeah, Libra out. Libra going on some kind of spiritual retreat here. The snake spirit, look at this ancient magic coming in. Well, this reading is all about healing, being a gentle touch, putting some grace on your healing here, understanding that it's time to heal here, giving yourself the space to heal. So this is beautiful. Number 55 with the snake spirit, 18 with the deer spirit, and 9 with the brown spirit, which is really beautiful because 9s are all about endings. And then you have the number 18, the two 9s together here. So you're saying goodbye to the past here, but really bidding it a gentle farewell. You're feeling kind of grateful for the experiences that have come in here, but you need a little time out. You just need a time out. Need a little rest period. Let me get that right up there. Okay, here we go. The giraffe spirit on the bottom of the deck. See the bigger picture here. Beautiful. There's some kind of awareness or awakening happening here where you really are waking up. It's like you're waking up from some kind of event or some kind of trauma, and you're giving yourself a minute to assess, right? You know, when you trip or you fall or something has happened and it's just a car accident almost, and you have to just sit there for a minute. You have to assess, oh my God, am I hurt? I'm afraid to move anything here. You're just feeling very, very still to me right now. Just kind of assessing where you're at, how you're feeling about it, and which direction you should move in. All right, 7 of what is that? Wands on the bottom of the deck. Stress, Libra. My God, you've been in crunch mode. You've had some kind of deadline on you or time frame on you. The clock is a ticking. It's like somebody, every time you walk in the door, have you ever had one of those jobs where every time you walk in the door, the boss is like this, looking at their watch, and you're like, dang it, I'm 30 seconds late, for God's sakes. I feel like you've been in that kind of time crunch, and now that's over. You've quit, you've walked out, you've been let go, and so now you're home and you're like, oh my God, I have to assess. I have to reassess now. All right, let's see what kind of Osho Zen-Tarot card is up in the ether for you, Libra. Traveling, look at you moving on, moving beyond the stress, beyond the sludge here. That was really, really sludge, that time clock on you, ticking away on you. You just could almost hear it everywhere you went. There was a show I was watching. What was that? Oh God, it was so good. The moons, the three-body solution, the three-body problem, that's what it was. And all of a sudden this time clock would come on and there was this countdown. I feel like all of a sudden you had this time clock come up or this countdown in your head. Like you had so much time to get this done, or you had this deadline. If you didn't get it done, it was over. You couldn't continue on with it. So yeah, there has definitely been a time crunch on you. Look at this, the lizard spirit wants to be seen. Dream the world into being. So yeah, you are in sleep mode, rest mode, probably getting a lot of sleep after this very busy time crunch you've been in. Celebration, you're so happy to be done with this. You're so happy to have this clock shut down, this timer just shut down. It's not clicking in your head any longer. So you've escaped something. You've escaped some kind of oppression or some kind of feeling that you were being watched or timed or studied here. So yeah, let's see what's going on in the mind space, the heart space, and the soul for you. First of all, we're going to look at the mind space. I want to look at the thoughts. What's going on in the thoughts for Libra right now, Spirit? Tell me about the current energy in the mind space. Yes, the world, a brand new beginning, away from the competition, away from the stress, away from the gossip, away from the people talking about you or judging you. You were absolutely judged. It was a moment of judgment for Libra. And now it's over. It's over. They've moved on. The crowd has moved on. There's not this microscope over you now, really kind of analyzing you or judging every move you were making here. It was just almost like an overbearing parent, just really coming down. You got this, you got soccer practice, you got music, you got after school curriculum, right? It's just this real crunch, this overbearing, you will succeed, somebody pushing you well beyond your limits here. And you escaping it, you jumping ship, you saying, I am who I am, and I bid you farewell. I bid you farewell. I got to go start my life now. I got to go make my own mistakes now. Beautiful, beautiful walkout, Libra. This is great. All right, what's in the challenge? What's in the challenge position in the mind space for Libra on this day of reckoning for you? The Empress, look at this. Some kind of brand new idea, brand new birthing happening after the end of that cycle. Number 21 with the World, I just can't get over that time is over. It's over. You don't have to look at your watch any longer or that clock any longer. There's nothing that you have to do. Nothing that you have to do except for rest and heal, reconnect into Mother Earth, reconnect into the resources that are available to you, that have always been available to you. Yeah, it's time to plug back in without that time constraint. This is glorious. This is you just stepping right back into your life after a period of sleep. Almost like you were sleepwalking. You were just going through the motions. Somebody told you to go and you went. It just really, it was not even thought about by you. It was just a kind of muscle memory. I got to go to work. I got to go to school. I got to go here. I got to go there. I got to go to the store. Like all of these to-do things that you had to do put on you by someone else. By someone else trying to push you to be better, but pushed you into exhaustion and burnout on the way. Spirit, what is your advice? Look at these two major arcanas in your mind space, though. You are ready to move on. You are ready to move out. You are ready to do it alone here if you have to. Five of Pentacles, you got the 2 5s here. We've got the 3 9s with the endings here. This is all about change. And you've got the number 3 here, the Empress. You're taking control. This is my baby. This is my birth. This is my process. This is my journey here. So you're taking back the control. Leaves you feeling very scared with the finances. So it's like leaving that job that's paying you almost nothing, but it's enough to pay the bills. So you've been settling. You've been, oh, what else is there? There's nothing better. This is what I'm meant to be. This is what I'm meant to do. You just kind of sludgery walking through life here where something came out in front of you, woke you up, and you're bright and shiny now. It doesn't matter that you don't have the money to do what you want to do. You have the drive and the energy to do so. So that changes everything. Changes everything. You were in such a stupor, such a funk that it didn't matter. Didn't matter. It's just like, okay, just I'll do what you want me to do, like an overbearing partner with the to-do list. Every day you get up and you're just like, Jesus, can I have 5 minutes for coffee? Can I take a break here? And it was impossible. It was just, no, you had too much to do. Now you're breaking free of that. There's some kind of break in the plan or some kind of break in the system here. The watch has been broken. The time clock has been broken. Now you got to go out and you got to kind of find your own resources here, and you're very exhausted. Very exhausted. Someone has pushed you well beyond your limits again. You just need that break. You need that time out. Whew, I'm getting all warm in here. I got too much on me, too much on my shoulders, too much on my plate. Feeling very, very overwhelmed when I think about your past here, Libra. It's just so overwhelming. I don't even know how you did it. Just kudos to you for getting through without just completely surrendering and giving up here. This is a beautiful venturing out on your own here, and I'm really curious how this is affecting your heart space. What's going on in the heart space and the emotions for Libra? Spirit, tell me about the heart space. Yes, look at this independent, this almost a laziness coming in. Now there's just no one that can be able to get you up and going right now. You need this break, Libra. You need this break. When you really give yourself the time to relax and veg out and chill. If someone comes to you and says, Libra, you got to go. We got this place to go and that place to go. You can absolutely hold your hand up and say, I need a minute. I need a minute, or I am no good to no one. And this person will have to understand. There's no other way for them to push you into doing anything anymore. They've lost their leverage. So whatever they were holding over you, the disappointment, the failure, you were going to upset someone, you were going to disappoint someone, you weren't doing what you were supposed to do. Really, they were mirroring all of their own insecurities, their own imperfections and failures here. They were putting that on you. But now you're not taking those swords in your back any longer. It's like you have this new armor with this new cycle coming in, and it just doesn't pierce through. The guilt doesn't get through, and they're just standing there baffled, like, why isn't this working with Libra anymore? But it will never work again because now you figured it out. Look at this with the Magician in your heart space here. What we think about comes about. How we feel is how we are here. So you were feeling very trapped, very much neglected, very much on your own here, even if you were within a unit here. And now it's just you have been released. You time served, Libra. Time served. You have paid your dues here. So now it's a whole new world, a brand new beginning for you. And look at the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. I mean, my God, the Wheel of Time has turned. What that feeling of oppression, that feeling of suffocation, it's like, now I can breathe. I may be out in Timbuktu on my own, but I can breathe, and I'm living by my rules. It's my house, it's my rules here. So that's beautiful. Just you and your kitty cats here. Love it. Love it. What is the advice in the heart space from Spirit to Libra? What is your advice for this massive change? Big change, Libra. Big change. But so much for the better. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the Fool coming in. The Fool represents Aries. We are in Aries season. It is the new astrological calendar, a new you, a new day, a new beginning with the Empress, a new beginning with the Wheel of Fortune, new ending with the World, a new beginning with the Fool. Libra, the sky's the limit. You are feeling very, very comfortable in your own skin now, because even if you are in squalor right now or poverty, at least it's yours. It's like, I'm going to make this mine. I claim this. And now it's just everything turns. It's a whole new world. You really are waking up, coming out of some kind of bear hibernation with the brown bear spirit coming through. You took that time out. You took that hibernation break. And now you're just waking, you're just rubbing the sleep out of your eyes. It's like, what did I miss while I was in that coma of doing, giving? Never once taking the time to sit down and saying, what do I need? What do I need? What do I want to do today? I can do anything I want to do today. It's like taking some time off. Maybe that's it. You just need some time off. This is beautiful. Big vacation coming up, a freedom, a feeling of freedom here, where you're throwing the watch into the water. You're just giving up the idea that you have to do something, anything. And so I don't have to do anything. And the only thing I have to do today, my husband says this to me every time on the weekend. He's like, you know what we got to do today? Nothing. We have nothing. And I love that. It's my favorite answer. This is what's going through your mind right now. You know what I have to do? Nothing. Beautiful. All right, what's in the foundation? What's in the daily life for Libra? Tell me about the daily life for Libra during this huge transformation. Queen of Wands, look at you, almost sassy, almost like, nope, I'm not doing that, not today, not today. And they can be mad at you, they can be upset, they can be disappointed. You're just like, I'm sorry you feel that way, but not today. Nope, 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 not today. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. The office is calling. They're getting your voicemail. They're texting. Where are you? You're always available. I need you. Not today. Not today. I'm putting that phone down. I'm putting that watch down, and I don't even care what time it is. You're just really getting your worthiness in. It's just like, I don't have to be everything for everyone to be worthy of their love, to be worthy of their acceptance. God, this is a beautiful, beautiful coming home to you. Just really a return to you without the restrictions from others, without the labels from others, people telling you who you are or who you should be. That's the very least, who you should be or who you used to be. Maybe somebody's keeping you in that role, in that they like that. You're getting everything done, and they have a very busy life themselves. How can they take on what you're doing? But you can't do it anymore. You just can't do it. This is a huge change. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands in the foundation. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. It's Ten of Pentacles. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's exactly what this is. Libra's Day Off. Finally, you get a day off. I love this. I love this. As soon as you do, it's just like you finally recognize the riches, everything you've been working for. You've been too busy to even realize what you've been working for. You forgot what you were working for, what you were trying to get all that stuff done in the first place so that you could go on vacation, so you could take a break, so that you could relax. It's like, have you ever had those days, okay, I got to go to the store, I got to go to the gym, I got to go meet my friend for lunch, and then I'm going to take a me time, I'm going to take a me break, right? It's that reward time just for yourself. I'm going to have that piece of Dove chocolate in the corner by myself. It's that. This is that break, that time out. Excuse me. And you finally get to see, get to feel, get to understand what you've been working for. And it's this very secure family, very happy home around you, home environment around you, and having everything you need. There's some kind of younger presence here, a baby coming into the mix here, or a younger energy, just kind of, let's go play hooky, let's go do this today, let's I wanted to say slough. When I was growing up, I think that's what the word was when you would play hooky from school. Let's slough today. I have no idea what that means, but you are playing hooky. You're playing hooky, calling in sick. You got to save those days when you're healthy, right? You got to save those sick days for when you're healthy. That's exactly, you're taking a sick day because you're feeling so good. I love it. I love this. Just hope you're not meeting anyone over at the amusement park because you're taking the day off. There's when you find your boss over there doing the same thing. What's the challenge and the resistance for Libra? What is the challenge? I don't see any challenge in these cards, Libra. Temperance, all the major arcana, all the stepping out, getting your balance, gaining your strength here, shutting off the phone. This is you shutting down social media, shutting down the opinions of others, really making this about your home, claiming your home, your space. You can't do that at the office. You can't do that over at the club, right? You can't do that over at your friend's house. You just really going home, Libra. You are going home. I'm going home. I'm taking my things and I'm going home. Leave me alone. I'm drawing the curtains, locking the doors, getting my kitties together, my doggies together, and I'm going to bed for the whole weekend. It's just really this beautiful healing break. After this break, after this time out, after this balance that's coming to you, big time, you're going to feel it clicking into place. The more hours you sleep, the more it's clicking into place here. You're going to emerge. You're going to emerge a different person, wide-eyed, excited, exalted, really feeling fresh and free without the restrictions, without the deadlines, without the oppression, without the walking on eggshells, or the fear of failure, or the fear of being let go, or the fear of being rejected because you're not doing what everyone tells you to do here. It's just this, you claiming your freedom above all else here. It's absolutely glorious. Look at the major arcana. We've got the World and the Empress in your mind space. We've got the Magician and the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune in your heart space. big riches coming to you, whatever that means to you, big abundance coming to you. But this has to do with your home. Maybe you're purchasing a home and you're leaving state, you're leaving town, you're leaving the family, you're leaving the familiar here because you are moving out. I can't take it anymore. It's almost like you were either gonna be crushed under the weight of the world or you were gonna escape it and start over. This is a brand new do-over for you, Libra. Absolutely glorious. It's just you claiming your independence, you claiming your life, you claiming your happiness. No one can give us our happiness. No one can. They can say, here's a promotion, here's a bonus, look at here, attaboy, attagirls used to really get under my skin. It's like, I don't need your accolades. I'm not here for that. I'm here for the money. I'm here to support my family. I'm here to contribute. I don't need your accolades here. So I feel like that's the period you went through. It's like you were doing so much, and in return, you're running through the door saying, look at all I have accomplished. And someone like, atta-girl. It's like, oh my God. Who did I do all that for? For that? For that piddly reward? But then what was I expecting, right? Because I was letting someone else make me feel worthy. I was letting their reward make that be my worthiness here, or my value, or what I was bringing to the table here. And you're just never going to win this way. You're just going to get more and more pushed down into yourself because you can never do enough. You can never do enough to make someone think you're the perfect person in their mind here. We are all flawed beautifully. And yeah, we can only do that for so long. We can only be someone else for so long. Last advice for you, Libra, Page of Swords. Look at this truth coming in. That is the truth. That is the truth. You've been wearing yourself ragged to make somebody else happy, to bring them in the money, to make sure their bank account was all nice and fat, hoping they would reward you with the crumbs that you helped to pick up here. It's just never the case. It's never the case. They think they deserve that. They think that they have done all the work for that, and that if they hadn't guided you in the right places or pushed you in the right direction, you wouldn't have been able to do it. So yeah, this is a huge escape, a big escape from the factory mentality, from the number mentality, starting out on something brand new, a new entrepreneur, business-minded person emerging after this very needed healing time. So yeah, escape the job, escape the classroom, escape. I don't need any teachers right now. I don't need any gurus right now. I just need some space and some peace and some quiet and some sleep. When I wake up, you're going to see a brand new Libra. You're going to see a brand new me, but I need that rest. And I'm going to get it one way or another. If I have to escape to do it, that's what I'm going to do. But Libra, you need to rest. You need to rest. You've been doing way too much. Four of Cups been filling up somebody else's cup, so that's why it never feels like you. You're always feeling kind of like the imposter in someone else's life because you've been busy making other people a lot of money. You've been making sure their family units are intact. You've been making sure that they're happy and healthy before you go home for the night here, and then you are just completely drained with nobody there to lift you up. It's just more to-dos, more things to do for you. As soon as you walk in the door, there's that slip. Well, today you're ripping it up. You're letting it fly. Let the blame fall where it needs to. Let the chores fall where they need to, but not today. Not today. I need a break. I need a break. And you are claiming that. It's going to give you such freedom. Such freedom. Even when you go back to work on Monday, you're going to be such a different person walking through those doors. It's like when they come to attack you with all the things that you need to do that day, you're like, I need a minute. I'm going to go to my office. I'm going to get settled. I will come to you when I'm ready. You're just not taking it anymore. You're not doing it. You're not the fall person anymore. Absolutely beautiful. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, leave me a comment. Let me know if these readings are resonating with you. It helps to keep me going. It helps to motivate me to keep these messages getting out there. So yeah, I want to make sure that they are being heard. All right, Libra, thank you so much. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.